Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Curry. For three, Durant.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Golden State Warriors. Here's Curry, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors. Here's Malone. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and Malone excelled on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
He's off on the second. And here's KD for three. And he's good on the three ball.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Harden draws the double. Olajuwon, no luck. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Thompson for three. And that's collected by Malone. Rockets on offense. Drexler drives in. And the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got five.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Malone with it. He's picked up by KD.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Durant. Over Malone. KD's shot is good. He's got five.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
So here's Murphy. .104 left here in the opening quarter. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Shoots from the elbow. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Tomjanovich. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Hayes with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. Now here is Chamberlain. He has yet to score. Thompson inside. The shot. Good by Chamberlain.
And a nice job establishing an inside presence.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
It's stolen by Curry. The Rockets pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Pass to Barry. Puts it up from 15. Rebound, Malone. Rockets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Barry. Still yet to score. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hall. Durant with some nice D.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Pass to Green. Back to Davis. Crafty move. On the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Harden, no good on the free throw. Harden outside. Takes a 3. A rebound by Thurman. Warriors leading from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Rockets trail by 9. Harden draws the double. Pass to Malone. Harden looking it over. Back to Malone. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Olajuwon missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Thurman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Malone. Off target from the baseline. There's Green with the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Pass to Harden. Harden with a head of steam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The 3 from Harden. A rebound by Thurman. Warriors leading by 10. And here's Davis for 3. And so it's Houston with it. The drive by Olajuwon.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And that one's good. McGrady's got his first points in this one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Hardaway. Shakes him. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you call suffocating D on that possession.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And here is Davis. On the wing, Mullen. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Green with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Right side Hardaway. Lets it go from the wing. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Here's McGrady. Driving inside.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And it's Davis missing. Rockets trailed by 10. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 8 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Hardaway. And the shot goes in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Timeout called, the Rockets. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Pass to Malone. Houston moving it around. Stolen by Drexler. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Down low. Pass to Thurman. 1 second left. It's good. Thurman's got 5. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, leading by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Barry. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by Yao Ming. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Paul. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Paul's got his first points of the game.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Chamberlain down low. One-handed.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Timeout called. Rockets.
Hello.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us.
I'm playing the bakery.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He said to his
Yeah,
players,
I just said I'm playing him, right?
I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity.
No.
And guys, they play for one another.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Yeah.
Rockets trailed by 8. Here he goes. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And McGrady has
He-
an impressive
nigga, do you?
vertical there, showing once again with how well
You have
he
plus.
plays the basketball. And they have
You're
been
alive. So let's play
relentless
Madden, though.
from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You don't have 26.
When the three is falling like this, there's
Oh,
not a
shit,
whole
you
lot
do?
can
You got 26, then? Oh, shit.
Officials are all over that one.
You don't got plus, though, nigga.
Brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Smith.
Hey,
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
nigga, do you have plus, though, is what I'm
They
asking.
held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson out
From
top.
who? Who'd you get
three.
plus off?
That one misses.
And
Raiden.
he punished them for the weak coverage there, but they can't
All right,
count
bet.
on him to continue missing.
Can't get it to go.
That means you can do 2v2 on 2K. Oh, wait, no, we can't. See, nigga. Gio, like,
Curry outside.
Gio doesn't have it.
Takes the three. Down it goes for 3.
On the offensive end, Curry both
Right, currently,
and
right now, he does.
Durant with the rebound.
He's,
This is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And he does not hit. Rockets trailed by 10.
see that right, Denver? Hey, Denver, play me in Madden.
Smith. He's off from 3.
and not allowing the shooter
Let me
even
take
an
it.
inch of breathing room on that one. There-
Hey, guys. Yo, just add him to the push. I'll just do it. Join the call.